Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Karen Willenbring and I'm an integrative medicine physician at LECOM. And I just would like to encourage you today to consider and to commit to deciding on doing exercise on a daily basis as a very effective stress management technique. We're all under a great deal of stress at this time during the COVID-19 pandemic. And it's stress that is hitting us in all different areas of our life. Some are under direct stress of the coronavirus, those that are ill with it, or they have family members that are ill with it, or maybe our healthcare workers that are on the front lines caring for those people. But many more of us are under the indirect stress of the coronavirus. And those stresses can include things like the social distancing that we have to do, the sheltering in place, maybe job losses or layoffs, financial stresses. And there's just been a major change to our day-to-day lives. And there's also fear and worry and feeling overwhelmed. And so, I had a personal experience of this indirect stress yesterday. My mom is in St. Paul, Minnesota. That's where I'm from. Originally grew up there and my family's there. And she's in an assisted living facility. And she just had a really difficult day yesterday and could have used some real, emotional support and presence. And because of the no visitation policies to keep our more vulnerable population safe, we were only able to be present to her via phone. My brothers live in the area and normally would have gone in to be with her, but we're unable to do so. And so just that experience of not being able to be present as we would like to with those that we love, that for me created just a sense of worry and sadness and even being a little overwhelmed just with the nature of how our lives are right now. And then I had a moment of awareness. I was experiencing exactly what my patients have been experiencing and are experiencing. And, I deal with counseling people on stress management techniques and things. And so it was like, okay, do a little self-talk here and apply what you know. And so I went back to the basics. And so I looked and said, okay, how's my sleep doing? And, that's pretty good. I looked at my diet, nutrition, and again, eating very healthy, doing my best there. And then I moved on to exercise. And when I looked at that, I realized I had stopped doing physical exercise. The stress and chaos of this time just threw my routine, out the window. And so just in that moment of saying, I wonder if I get out a little bit, go back to biking, get a walk in, do my stretching, what that might do for this sense of stress. And, there's that saying that nobody ever regrets having worked out. It's just getting yourself to that point of making that happen. And so I had very little time. The sun was almost going to set here in Erie, Pennsylvania. I had about 45 minutes last night. And so I hopped on my bike. It was 45 degrees. And for a Minnesotan transplanted to Erie, that's actually an okay temperature to bike. We always grew up with the mantra in Minnesota, as long as you dress properly, you will be fine. So again, bundled up, went for that bike ride. And, when I got back, I just had an improved sense of well-being. I felt good that I had done this exercise, but also it took me out of those worrisome thoughts as I focused on, making up the next hill and watching the corners. And so it's just a great way to be able to separate yourself from those worrisome thoughts, grounding you back into your body, allowing your mind a little bit of rest and bolstering your spirit. And so I encourage you to consider putting exercise and stretching into your daily routine during this time period. We have a series of videos on our channel here by Dr. Greg Coppola, who is an integrative medicine physician and also trained in sports medicine. And he has some wonderful videos on strength training, on exercise, on different stretches that you can do. And I just encourage you to view those, make those a part of your routine, and then also get out yourself for physical exercise. Thank you.